Hey everybody, welcome to the garden. I hope you're having a great day. Shout out to the lemon and lime lovers and everybody in between. It's time for the crypto market recap. Let's hop into these charts, see what the story is and what it may be. And remember, if you're interested in any of the services I provide, please check the links in the description for both the Patreon and Discord. Okay, so before we hop into the charts, I quickly want to go over a new service coming to the Discord. So I am announcing that we will be starting a scalping day trading service. Okay, so every day, every weekday, 5 days a week, I will be doing a day trade scalping session. It will happen in a voice channel that is on the Discord called Trade Talk. And every day from 9 a.m. Eastern to 10 to 11 a.m. Eastern, you can find me there. For the next 2 weeks, this service will be free. So I'm doing somewhat of a free trial. The reason why I'm doing this is so you can see what kind of scalping, what kind of day trading I'm doing, see if it jives with your personality, if you understand it, and if you are looking to possibly follow the trades, that you can follow them. And also you can see what kind of setup I'm using. So if you don't want to join the service when I price wallet in 2 weeks, you can at least know what setup I'm using and you can trade it yourself if you're comfortable that way. All right. The setup I'm using, it's all free. Everything I'm using in TradingView can be used on a basic plan. And I wanted to do that to show that with proper risk and money management and understanding specific philosophies in trading, you can use these basic tools to make money. All right, I'm going to prove that in these 2 weeks, hopefully. And I also started with a small account of $500. In these last 2 days so far, we're up about $71. And that's really only about 3 hours of trading because I traded 1 hour the first day I started this, and today we were in the market for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Okay, so I want to show you that it's possible. All right, I'm predominantly a swing trader. That's how I make my money. I don't really need to scalp anymore. It's not something I do anymore, but I am proficient at it. And this is one of the reasons why it's going to be priced higher than the swing trading service, which is at $15 a month. I have not come out with the pricing for this yet. All I can tell you is it will be cheaper than the tutoring service per month. Okay, so if you're paying per month for the tutoring service, it will be cheaper than that, but it will be more expensive than the swing trading service because I have to dedicate about 2 hours to 3 hours of my time doing this. And it's predominantly for the members only. I'm not personally scalping or day trading anymore. So this is me doing something specifically only for the members. Okay? So that's why it's going to be priced more, and it can't be a free service. Because if it's a free, I'm just not going to do it. I'd rather just continuously swing trade as I have been. All right? And if you are in the swing trading service, bear no fear. This will not dampen the service at all. All right, that will not change at all. It will be exactly the same as it has been. It will be $15 a month, period. It will not go up. And the opportunities to enter and exit trades as I post them will remain the exact same. Okay? All right, so I just want to make sure that's very clear. And let me give you a quick look of exactly how the chart will look. So I'm going to go over today what we did. So this is the second day we did the free trial of the day trading service. I'm going to quickly go over what happened, but let me show you my setup. Pretty much these horizontal black lines, these rays, these are just the hourly pivots. So, the hourly support and resistance zones that go back a couple days. All right. And the next thing we add to the chart is the VWAP. So the volume weighted average price line. This is part of a basic plan of trading view. You don't need to pay for this. Okay. And then the next thing is we're going to add a session volume profile. So this indicator normally is behind a pro plan for TradingView, which you would have to pay for. However, TradingView does provide a way to put this on your charts without paying for it. So you go to this tab where you find the long short positions, go all the way to the bottom to where it shows fixed range volume profile, go to where the daily opened. So the daily started, the new daily candle, pull from there, and boom, you're going to have the session volume profile painted onto your chart. The only thing you need to do with this is continuously drag it forward as another candle opens up. Okay, so it's a little inconvenient, but if you don't want to pay to get this indicator, this is the way to do it. All right, so this is generally how the scalping setup looks. Let me quickly go over the 3 trades we took. So the day before, the first day I started this, I only took 1 trade, and today we took 3 trades. All right, so if you do join the service, keep in mind it's going to be very similar to my swing trading philosophy. I do not look to take many trades in the day, only high probability trades, period. So that may mean sometimes I have 1 trade, sometimes I may have 3 trades, sometimes I may have 10 trades, and some days I may have 0. So you need to keep that in mind. I'm all about winning and making money. I don't want to trade just for the sake of trading. Losers do that. And I'm no loser. And if you're going to join my service and be a loser, don't. Okay? So essentially, what we did today, we took a long here that ended up being a loss. And then we had 2 shorts here that, 1 short here that ended up being a winner. And then 1 long here that ended up being a winner. So quickly looking at the trades, we took a fairly risky long. Okay, it was a fairly risky long. We took it on the hopes of a bounce play here at $41.70. We had a stop at about $41.05. Price, unfortunately, as it was trying to tick up higher, Bitcoin showed some major weakness earlier in the day, and then started selling off and broke under 41.5. So we closed out in a minor loss. Then we recognized that Solana was entering a possible channel or a descending structure fairly quickly. So then I saw, hey, we're coming towards this level as these pivots were being challenged. Let's take a quick short. We rode it all the way down towards the bottom level here, closed out in profit. And then we flipped long and rode it all the way nearly to the very top here and closed out in profit. And that was the day. Okay, so we end up with 1 loser, 2 wins, and we end up making money. So no complaints here. And that's all we did pretty much until right before 11 a.m. And then we kind of just talked the whole way through. We didn't really take any more positions. We just talked for the members that were in there for most of the time left. And that's another reason why I want to make this more expensive than the swing trading service, because naturally you're going to get a lot of my teachings that I would teach you in the tutorings in this service as well, because all the things I teach you is all the things I use. So you're going to see a lot of this put in practice. So it's another reason why I need to price this to some point where it's going to be more than the actual swing trading service, because you're going to get a lot of the stuff I do in both scalping and swing trading shown to you. And I like to talk, you may have realized. So I will be just letting a lot of I won't call it secrets, but a lot of my strategies out naturally in conversation. Okay. So please, this is a great chance for you to, talk to me. You don't even have to talk, but a good chance to stop by and talk to me and other members during the free trial. So every day, every weekday, so 5 days a week for the next 2 weeks, come stop by at 9 a.m. to about 10, 11 a.m. Eastern time in the Trade Talk room. You can watch my stream as I trade. You could ask questions, or you could sit in silence and follow the trades, whatever you want to do. But I think this service, you'll find value in it. Okay, and even if you don't, just hang out. There's no harm in that. All right, so that's all I want to go over in regards to the new service coming. If you have any more questions, just let me know in the Discord. Let's quickly go over our current positions, like what's going on in crypto. So as you can see, having a pretty decent sell-off in crypto. Not surprising in the sense that we are going into later today in about a little less than an hour. The FOMC is coming to meet. We're going to get a good idea of what their thinking is. So it's very risk off in the stock market. And of course, crypto is following. Plus the stock market, many stocks, the indices, a lot of them are at technical resistance zones. So you're going to see pullbacks, and that's exactly what we're seeing. And now we're watching Bitcoin kind of, grind lower to test out this short-term support line, the short-term uptrend line, and see if it could hold. Okay, if it does hold, that's a great sign. Obviously, then we're likely going to see another attack, another fight at 24 to 25,000. And if it breaks under, then look for 22,000 to be somewhat of a support line where you'll find some value there. I think you may get a bounce or two from there, but it's very likely that if this line does break and we get towards 20,000, that we're going to break much lower than 20,000. Okay. So if you are a bull, all right, and I'm personally a bear on the midterm. So short term, I'm obviously more bullish. I am long, but midterm, I am more bearish. If you're a short term bull, you do not want to see 22,000 taken out. Okay. If it does get taken out, you're going to probably see a break of 20,000 over the coming weeks, and then possibly even lower, going sub 17,000 towards the 15, 16,000 zone. All right. If it holds, then we're going to be looking to attack this line eventually, this descending blue line, and maybe make that move to 26, 27, maybe even 28,000 if we get an extended move higher. A lot of this will be decided today. If the FOMC, if we get word that they're going to be very hawkish, very negative, then look for a push lower. If they're going to come off very dovish, very soft on the markets, then risk on will come back, and you'll probably see a nice little bump up higher over the next couple of days and weeks. All right. So in Bitcoin, we're just going to be doing exactly what we've been doing, a holding strategy based off of all our other trades, the Solana ones, the AVAX, Link, Ethereum. We've taken so much profit off the altcoins as they've risen. A lot of the risk we've had in this trade has been minimized. So even if it does break lower, it's not the best thing for our long, but we've also made so much more in profits that we should be okay. And again, there will be other opportunities to add on, and maybe other altcoins that are showing some interesting patterns, interesting levels they're getting close to, which, there are a couple that I'm keeping my eye on. Polkadot's the next one. Polkadot, very beautiful surge, got to our second level of resistance, which is about $9 and change. I ultimately want to see it get to $10. I still think that's in the works. It's in the works. If Polkadot comes down towards its short-term uptrend line and holds, it's very likely Polkadot will hold this line. Whether it holds it going forward is a different story, but this daily candle or the next daily candle getting to it, it's likely it holds, mainly because of how far away it is. Okay, because it has a decent amount of length away from it, that there will be demand here, there will be orders here waiting. It'll likely bounce around here. It may break under afterwards though. All right, so keep that in mind. But still, the probabilities are still moves to the upside as time goes forward, unless Bitcoin starts losing the $22,000 level. That's when the probabilities will start to change, and you'll probably see a lot of these levels getting lost anyway. Polkadot, we're still long. We're very decent. Even after this sell-off, we're pretty comfortable in the money. But I am looking for more upside if Bitcoin plays out how I think it may. But a lot of my opinions may change as we get towards the FOMC meeting. Next is Cardano. So Cardano, this is drawn incorrectly for some reason. My apologies. I think it's because I had my chart on log not too long ago. So right here. So from this pivot to this pivot is where I'm drawing it from. And as you can see, Cardano's pretty much fighting right on its short-term uptrend line. And Cardano, unlike Bitcoin and Polkadot, really never broke out of the range it's been in. So seeing it came at this high pivot zone here, immediately rejected off of it, now coming towards the short-term uptrend line. It hasn't even challenged its high pivot level here. So if it does lose this level, Cardano's likely come all the way down towards 50 cents to 47 cents, and then eventually 44.5 cents. And if Bitcoin shows strength, this level will probably hold. It's just a box zone. So Cardano, we're just going to sit pretty and watch. We are in the money in Cardano as well, but this one we could see come right back down towards our entry and maybe lower. Other than that, though, our exposure overall to both Polkadot and Cardano is pretty small. Bitcoin, our exposure on our account is fairly large-ish. The only reason why I'm saying ish is because the profits we've taken, from the other positions like Solana, Avalanche, Link, and Ethereum have mitigated that. So the principal risk is much lower than it was, let's say 2 to 3 weeks ago. All right. I think that's all I want to go over now. I kind of checked all the boxes I was looking to check. Just make sure if you have any questions about the new services or the current services, or just questions in general about the charts and trading, just ask me in the Discord. I'm usually always aware of what's happening. Just ping me. I try to answer all the questions that are sent my way. And if you have any suggestions for me that you want me to look at anything specifically, you know, in regards to charts, let me know. I'll try and add it onto a video here and there. Okay. All right, everyone. Remember, be patient, be vigilant, and be nimble. Love you guys. Take care.